What's going on, guys? So today we're going to be looking at some of the flea market, or all of the flea market finds that I was able to come across this past weekend, which was a couple of days ago on Saturday, actually, to be exact. And came across some pretty decent stuff, really good price. Let's go ahead. I'm going to go jump right into the video of me walking around the flea market, showing you guys a few of the tables, a couple of the vendors that I was talking to. It was a local flea market. It's not one of the real big ones that I usually go to that only happen a few times a year. This was a local one that was literally a couple of minutes right down from my house. So I knew that this was going to be coming up. I kind of forgot about it, but my wife had brought it up. This was like a couple of weeks ago. She was like, yeah, we got a flea market, a local one that's going to be coming down or coming around. And I kind of forgot about it. And then I saw a sign, and then she sent me pictures of some of the vendors that was going to be there and this and that. And then, well, you'll hear in the story on the videos of me going up there and stuff. So let's go ahead and get right into it. I'm going to show you guys me walking around and showing some video footage of, talking to some of the vendors, some of the stuff that was there. And then after that, we'll get right into all the stuff that I actually was able to find. So I'm headed to the local flea market that was set up last night or whatever, and it started a couple hours ago. So I'm already been missing out, but add insult to injury. Well, my wife earlier, oh God, I have to fix that. Earlier, my wife sent me a couple of pictures of some tables that had a bunch of video games like PS1, PS2, Xbox, Nintendo, Sega, Genesis or Mega Drive, whatever you want to call it, and the NES, you name it, a bunch of stuff. So it's like, all right, cool, there's gonna be a bunch of old video game stuff there. Hopefully there's a bunch there still when I get there. Well, then she was just on her way home and called me. She was almost here. Oh man, I'm about to fix this. And she was like, I just seen somebody in a pickup truck leaving from there, had one of the old school Miss Pac-Man arcades and another one. She couldn't really make out what it was, but I'm just like, man, if I just would have been there. But hopefully, like I said, by the time I get there, which I'm almost there, my goodness, there'll still be a bunch of stuff there. So I'll keep you guys informed and let you know the update. All right, so stopping at the first table here, and man, it's got a bunch of awesome old toys, figures. Look at these. But of course, you guys know what I'm here for. Video games. So we got a lot of stuff here. I'm gonna skim through it real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna check this stuff out and get back with you guys in a little while. Alright, so I did just come from that one table I showed you guys a little bit ago, and I did pick up a few games, so I'll be showing that off a little later on. Alright, just picked up a couple more games for super cheap, $1 a piece, from a lady over here, and yeah, pretty good. One of them has never even been opened, so that's pretty sweet. Alright, well, these guys right here, these gentlemen and lady, I'm not going to show you guys the tub yet, but just picked up this tub right here with a bunch of pretty cool stuff in it. $5, and I do appreciate it, guys. Y'all have a great one. I was down at this vendor, and these nice people right over here grabbed a couple of games here, a couple of Xbox 360 games, so for a really good deal for $1 a piece. So it's pretty awesome, and thanks again, guys. Y'all have a great one. Okay, so I'll be showing you guys that here in a little bit. So far I've gotten some pretty good stuff here, so can't wait to show you guys. All right, that's gonna be it for today.
I did grab quite a few things, and I'll spin it around for you guys. I was here probably maybe about an hour and a half or so just looking around at stuff. I was able to find some pretty good stuff, and I'll flip this around here in a second. I'll let you guys see some of the stuff I got. All right, so not to really like show everything off, man, but I do got a tub full of stuff there. I will say this: there is a console, a retro console in there, which I've already got several, but man, I got this whole bin for $5. There's a few games in there, a bunch of different cords, accessories and stuff. $5. Even if the console doesn't work, there's games, accessories, cords, you name it, for $5. And the bin, I couldn't pass that up. Got a bunch of games inside of here as well. Pretty good day, man. Pretty good day. A lot of stuff was like $1 or $2. Pretty good deal. I didn't pay more, I don't think, a piece for like $2 or a game or whatever. Most of it was like about $1 a piece. So, but yeah, pretty good score.
All right, so let's go ahead and get right into the stuff that I was able to get. And we're going to start, obviously, I always try to start with a little bit more of the modern day stuff, and then work our way down to more of the older retro stuff. And I'm going to try to remember exactly, who I got this from and what the price was, which roughly I only spent roughly around $30 total on all this stuff. I don't ever go into a flea market hoping to spend a whole lot of money. Sometimes I go in there and I spend 100 or more, or 200 or more, just depending on how much stuff I'm able to find and get. But I always go in with the mindset of get it for the best price you can, talk them down a little bit, chat with people, get comfortable with them, just be yourself. And it's always worked for me. I've always just been myself. And but anyways, let's get right into it now. Let's see. I believe, okay, so there I have a bin over here as well. We're going to get to that last. And so this is one of the games that was in that bin, and when I get to that, we'll talk a little bit more about it. But first game up, Batman, the Lego Batman, the video game. So this was in that bin that I only paid $5 for. So, and this was included in it. This is one of the games that was sitting on the top. So let's go ahead and put that one over there. Next up will be for the Xbox 360 limited edition Battlefield Bad Company 2 by EA. So I did not have this one, not the limited edition one at least. I'm not for sure if I've already got this one in the collection, but either way, I know I didn't have the limited edition one. So pretty cool to add that one in. Let's see. And that one I only paid $1 for. It wasn't in the bin. It was just one of the ones that I came across. Actually, I believe it was, that game, and the one that's coming up right next was actually I got from a different vendor that you saw in the video. But this Quake 4 for the 360. Did not have this one. Have to get that old GameStop sticker off. But yeah, only $1, and it's got everything in it. So pretty cool, pretty stoked about that. I did not have that one. This one right here, I only paid $1 for as well. And I'm not for sure, because I picked up 2 or 3 games from this one guy. They had a couple of different prices on it, like $2-3. I just walked up and I was like, hey, bud, I was like, would you guys take $1 a piece for these? And he was like, yeah, go right ahead. Less stuff for me to take back. And I was like, all right, cool, works for me too. So I believe this was one of the ones. If not, I know for sure I only paid $1 for it. But Darkness for the 360, made by 2K. I don't even think I've ever heard of this game. Got a really cool cover, if you guys can see that. The artwork on this thing is pretty awesome. I've never heard of it, never played it, obviously, and it's got everything in there as well. So pretty cool to add that in. Only $1. This one right here, okay, I know for sure this one was a part of that bin. that I only paid $5 for. And it was also just one of the games sitting on top of there. But NFL Street 2 for the PlayStation 2, obviously. I'm pretty sure I've got this game. But it was in the bin. I took it. So, but either way, I mean, $5 for everything that's in this bin. Hey, I definitely grabbed it. Wasn't not even gonna hesitate grabbing that. And it was with the bin anyway, so I couldn't be like, he said take everything. So, but we'll get to that story here in a second. Let's see. Up next. Now I know for a fact I got this one in the next game. I got it from an older lady. They were just sitting there on the table, and it was actually the second vendor that I came across. I walked up and I seen him sitting there at the very end of her table, and I was like, "How much for these?" And she's like, $1 a piece on those and CDs and DVDs or whatever. And I was like, I wasn't there for CDs or DVDs. But I was like, all right, cool, I'll grab them. Gave her $2, and here we go. But Counter-Strike for the OG Xbox, and I believe this is the classics version, if you can see that. So I didn't have it. I don't have it. I have it now. $1. Let's go. Take that all day. Now this is the other one that I got from her. Pretty excited about this. I know I've talked about racing type games and how much of a fan I am of them. I know I don't have this one, or I didn't have it, but either way, right here, if you guys can see that, Suzuki TT Super Bikes. Okay, so not only, and you saw in the video me talking about it, did I not have it, but this is also brand new PS2 game, sealed, brand spanking new, has the seal. So I'm gonna check my my inventory over here later and see if I do have this game, because I would love to play it, but if I don't want to open it. Which, I mean, I don't know, man. If I have one, that it would be great, so that way I could keep this one sealed, because after all these years, I'd hate to, open it. So really cool. $1 for a sealed PS2 game. Very, very awesome. Moving right along. Let's see. Okay. So I wasn't sure if I had this in my collection, which I don't. I checked already. I'm gonna get this little sticker off here on the side. I didn't even see that. I tried to pull these off, but anyways, it's complete. But Barkley, Shut Up and Jam. Barkley, Shut Up and Jam for the Sega Genesis or Mega Drive. It's a sports game, I know, but actually, this was actually a kind of fun one. It still has the awesome tab on there, so that's really cool. And the box is really good too. It's really good condition. It also is complete, has the manual, and the game is super clean. I don't know if you guys can really tell in the video, but the game is super clean, really nice. So it's good that I did not have this. I wasn't for sure. I knew I didn't have the case, but I didn't know if I had the loose cartridge or not, but I don't. So like I said, I checked that out already. So that was awesome that I did not have that. I'm trying to find a place to put this, put it right there. And this one is another one. Okay, so now the stack that we're coming across right now, this was from the very first vendor that I went to. Everything that I'm getting ready to show you right now, everything I'm getting ready to show you right now is all from the very first vendor in the video that early in the video that you saw. And he had a bunch of retro stuff and a bunch of like other stuff too. I wish I would have picked up some of his PS1 games, which spoiler alert, I did not grab any of his PS1 games. I wish I kind of would have, but I had planned on going back that Sunday because it was taking place last Saturday and Sunday, but then we ended up doing something else. We ended up going to Kings Island. If anybody here in the States knows where Kings Island is, there in Ohio, close to Cincinnati or whatever, or in Cincinnati, something like that, or close to it. Yeah, anyway, so that's what me and my family did. We ended up going there instead. So I did not go back. Kind of wish I would have picked up some. But anyways, Bulls versus Lakers NBA playoffs. So I wasn't sure if I already had this one. This was another one that I wasn't real sure about. I was pretty, I knew I did not have the case. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to grab it anyways, just in case, because I know I didn't have the case. And I'm glad I did grab it, because not only did I not have the case, I didn't have the game either. I used to love these games back in the days. So it's really cool to add this into the collection. Did not have it. So now I do. And these next games, the ones that I just showed you, these two, and then the next ones, I think it roughly broke down to about $2 a piece is what I paid for these, give or take, something like that. But like I said, on everything that I'm showing today, I only spent like a total of 30 bucks. So I was trying to break it down because I kind of couldn't remember exactly, but I think these were about $2 a piece, something like that. Next up, now I know you guys are going to laugh at this one. I did not have it, and I debated on even grabbing it. But he was like, you know what? You buy two, you get a special deal. So I was just grabbing two. And it's kind of how I ended up getting this one. And I didn't have it already. I know it's not that great of a game, but Shaq Fu for the Sega. I didn't have it. And it's like, you know what? Whatever. It's super cheap. I wouldn't pay a lot for it, but super cheap. I grabbed it. Up next, Combat Cars. Now, I've never played this one, if you guys can see that. The casing's a bit weird. It's not your typical like Sega cartridge. Now, it reminds me of the EA cartridges, but it's not made by EA. So it's not your typical Sega cartridge. Looks pretty cool though. I will be definitely giving this a try. Combat Cars. All right, up next, and this one is The Adventures of Mighty Max. Right? I'm saying that right? Yeah. The Adventures of Mighty Max for Sega. Did not have this one either. Pretty cool. It's in pretty good shape as well. So awesome grab in my opinion. About $2, like I said. All right. Up next, now we're getting over to the Nintendo stuff, and Tiger Heli, for anybody that's ever heard of that one, for the NES, made by Acclaim. But yeah, pick that one up. Let's see, up next. Now the label on the very top kind of pulled back a little bit, but the rest of the label is in really good shape. But anyways, for about $1.50, $2 or so. Grabbed it, didn't have it. Rocket Ranger for the NES. Pretty cool to add this into the collection. Like I said, did not have it. Now these next ones, let's see. And it comes with, well, you'll see. What is this? Magmax or Magmax? I'm not really sure. Is that Mag? I think it's Magmax. Anyways, the cover is really cool. And it comes with the dust sleeve, the Nintendo dust sleeve. Awesome. But yeah, Magmax. I've never heard of this game or played it. Cover is super cool though. And the game is in really good condition as well, as you can see. But yeah, awesome to add that into the collection, and with the awesome dust sleeve. This one's also another game made by Acclaim, Star Voyager, and it also has a dust sleeve. Doesn't have the Nintendo logo on it, but as you guys can see, that Star Voyager. So I've never played this one as well, and I'm just now noticing it's got some kind of like something right up there. Hopefully I can get that out. I should be able to. But anyways, grab that one. And last one up, it has a dust sleeve as well. And this one is Solar Jetman. Anybody's ever heard of that? And I'm trying to read what's on the bottom there. Hunt for the Golden Warship. Okay, it's kind of hard with the lighting, but yeah. Solar Jetman. Never played it. Cover looks really cool, and the game's in really good condition as well, if you guys can see that. And it has the awesome Nintendo logo on the dust sleeve. So I love getting them with the dust sleeves. Just, I don't know, it's just awesome to be able to have those, especially when they've got that very cool Nintendo logo going across it. Very awesome. So that's all the games that I was able to get. Let me slide over a little bit so I can bring this big boy bin over here. Now, I have not looked into this bin at all. I have not moved anything. I haven't picked up anything. So other than, like I said, I believe it was like 3 games that was in this as well. And like I said, I already talked about them. I'm pretty sure it was only like 3 games, like that Batman game and then like 2 other games or something like that, the NFL Street 2 and one other one. I can't remember which one it was now, but it was 3 games that was sitting in this bin as well. I only paid $5 for this bin. The guy, I was sitting there walking up and I was looking at stuff and I was asking him about, you got any video game stuff? And he's like, oh, I got a couple things over here. It was on the table. I wasn't really interested in those. And he said, I've also got this bin of stuff over here. If you want it, $5 for everything that's in it, and you can have the tote with it, the bin, the little tote bin. And he said, you got to take it all though, just $5 and it's yours. I'm just trying to get rid of it. I got a bunch of stuff that I'm trying to not take home. And I was like, I like seeing it, and I saw that there was a couple of games in there, and I kind of got a view of what else I saw sitting on top of it. So I was like, hey, $5, yep, that's mine. I'll be there. Just let me get the money out real quick and give it to you. Now, I don't know. Like I said, I have not messed with this bin at all. I don't know if this thing works. It didn't. I don't know if the cables are in here. And now that I just picked this up, because like I said, there was a couple of games that was sitting around in this area too on top of this. But now that I just picked this up, I'm also seeing something else in here that's catching my eye. I have this already, this one, and I already have that one. Actually, several of these both I have, but still for $5, I don't even care if they work, because most likely I will be able to get them to work. But the Super Nintendo, the SNES, guys, and believe it or not, yes, it is dirty. It is dirty, and I know it's kind of hard for you guys to see in the lighting here. Try to show you a little bit, but this thing is not yellowed at all, and the back of it, this right here, which is prone to break, is still intact. So that's really awesome. Still has all the labeling on it. It is dirty, as you guys can probably see how dirty this thing is. Definitely needs a bath, good scrub down. But man, $5. This thing, and it's not yellowed either. It is not yellowed at all. So I'm gonna give this thing a real good scrubbing, a real good cleaning. I'm gonna take it apart, clean the motherboard off real good, clean all the contacts, check the fuse that is common to blow on these things, and check some of the capacitors, make sure everything is real good on it, and then fire this bad boy up. I almost want to just plug it in just to test it, just to see if it works without, obviously not putting a game in it, because I'm pretty sure it's pretty dirty inside there too, and I can see it is. But yeah, get it all nice and clean. I just like to plug it in real quick, maybe just to see if power light even comes on. So I don't know. We'll see though. I will be testing this bad boy out. Let me put this over to the side. But like I said, what I just saw, and I don't even know what's all in here. Before we get to that, there's just a bunch of random stuff, guys. Like random stuff. Now there is some other cool stuff too, but I'm just gonna go through it real quick, because like I said, I have not went through this at all. I'm trying to slide this bin over just a tiny bit more. But yeah, okay, so that, let's see, more, looks like some speaker wire. Okay, so this is a good one. and it is the authentic one, which I have several of these, man, but you can never go wrong with more. It's the power supply for the Nintendo 64, and you can see the Nintendo logo right there. So it is an authentic one. So that's a good score. Like I said, $5, man. Hey, just the Super Nintendo by itself and those couple of games that was in there, that's a steal already for $5. And now I get one of these as well. These, I don't even know what are they, like 10, $15 for this? So, hey, we're up so far. I'm gonna be throwing away probably all those speaker cords. I don't care about any of that stuff, to be honest. Here's some random RCAs. So if they work, that's cool. Can always use those, I guess. Let's see what else. More RCAs. An actual little cable thing. More RCAs. Don't really care. More RCAs. Don't care. Let's see. I'm trying to get to the good stuff, guys. Well, now that we're here and we're closer to it, we'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and show you what this is. And as I can already tell, and I'll have to do some more looking when I'm in here with the light, this thing has seen better days. It surely has seen better days. The casing is destroyed. The casing is destroyed and it is disgusting. So if the motherboard still works on this thing, I definitely will be giving it a good cleaning. I've never came across one that I've not been able to fix. If the motherboard works right, I've got a couple of extra casings that I can put the motherboard in and see if we can get this thing to work. But NES, oh, and you can see it right there. Like I said, the casing is destroyed, but it still has the spring where you put the game in. Oh, it's dirty, just dirt. But the motherboard is still intact. The motherboard is still in there, and that's the main important thing. And I don't see where the motherboard is cracked at all. It is very disgusting, though. Very disgusting. I see spider webs. I see a bunch of junk, as you can see it in here. Try to show you guys. But yeah, we'll see if this bad boy fires up. Like I said, I've never came across an NES that I could not fix, even in a condition like this. We'll see if I can get it back to life. Even with it being like this, I'll plug it up. I'll take it apart, of course, and clean the motherboard down real quick and all that stuff, the contacts. But we'll see if I can bring this bad boy to life. With it looking like this, I don't know, but we'll see. But yeah, $5, man, $5. Put this down to the side. I'm coming. Let's see. I see. Ooh, here's another game. I didn't even, like I said, dude, this is the first time I even looked at this bin. I wanted to be as surprised as you guys were or are. But yeah, Knockout Kings 2002 for the OG Xbox. Hey, dude, this bin is getting even better by the moment. Let's see if the game's inside of it. And it is, and it actually has the booklet as well. And surprising enough, I don't know if you guys can tell that the game is in pretty good condition. It's got some smears on it, but there's like no scratches at all, really. No, I don't see any scratches at all. So that's an awesome one right there, because I don't even think I have this. So hey, there we go. That's sweet. I'm excited to keep going through this thing. I know the video's been getting probably a little bit longer now. I wasn't expecting it to go this long, but just finding some awesome stuff here. Okay, I can always use one of these. These go like for anything, so that's pretty good. And hey, a random, what is this? Xbox 360 RCA cord. So that's sweet. It doesn't have the other components on it or whatever, but it's the normal one. So that's, hey, that's okay. It's all I'll always take extras of those. Man, I don't know. I'm gonna try to just do a real quick spin. I'm not gonna go through every one of these cords and call them out because that's gonna take forever. This bin is huge, and I will actually lift the bin up and show you guys. Some of these power, like some of these big ones here that I'm coming across, if they work, I don't know what even this is for. It's got some kind of crazy end on it. Looks like a light or something. I don't know. I don't know what that goes for, but I will be doing my research on this, and yeah, might be selling this on my eBay store if it works. Hey, sometimes these things go for crazy prices, 30, 40, 50 bucks, depending on this power supply that it goes for or what it goes for. So that's a good one right there. Like I said, I'm not gonna go through all this on here with you guys because some of the stuff is just random. But I know for sure I wanted to show you guys those couple of things. And another case. It doesn't have anything on it. Is anything in it? Nope. And it is a PlayStation 2, as you can see, a PlayStation 2 case. But I would keep it and you know, put a game in it or whatever with the thing, but it doesn't even have the plastic around it. So this is kind of like, I mean, I guess I could use it, but I'll probably just toss it since it doesn't have anything. Okay, so there is another game here. It does not have the case. And I have to look at the condition of the game. It's kind of, I don't know, it probably could be cleaned. Maybe added into one of my booklets, but Connect Sports. Hey, it was free or not free, I guess, but kind of. Okay, so there's another game. Oh boy. Don't know what that is. So just keep coming across stuff. And oh, wait a minute. Okay, this is getting a little bit better. The Super Nintendo power supply. Hey, and it is the authentic one, as you guys can see. Let me try to get that up there. Zoom in, zoom in. See the Nintendo logo right there. Hey, these are very pricey as well. And hopefully that's Super Nintendo. So we'll have that combo. Hey man, this bin is getting good. Like I said, it's got some random stuff in it, man, that I don't care for, but I hope you guys are still here with me, man, because I'm finding some good stuff. Always like those cords. Put this to the side. More random stuff, more. Dude, I keep coming across these kind of cords. Show you guys real quick. These work like on so many things. And then of course, the PS2 cord and Xbox or whatever, you know what I mean? The OG ones or what and all that stuff. Like, hey, I'll take these all day, especially if they work. And I keep coming across more and more. So trying to go a little bit quicker, guys. Trying to go a little bit quicker. Okay. It's not an authentic one. No, it's rock candy, but the Wii nunchuck. So if it works, I don't know. It's got a little duct tape or electrical tape right there, so it may not work. And I'm not a real big fan of off-brand, third-party like controllers and so I may just end up tossing that unless one of my kids want to use it or something. But I usually don't give them off-brand stuff either, just because I'm just not a fan of the stuff. Not for anybody, you know, if anybody that likes that stuff or whatever. I'm not knocking on anybody that likes to use it, but I personally just don't like them. More of those cords. What is this? This looks like, huh? Okay, so that's like for a laptop or something. Don't care for that. Do we have another game here? And yes, we do. Hey, now I have this game already, but hey, I'll throw it in the trade pile or maybe give it to one of my kids if they want it. But I haven't opened it yet, but it does feel like something in there. But man, this bin is just getting better and better. GTA 3, and it's the greatest hits version. I've already got this game, obviously, man, but the GTA Gran Turismo 3. awesome, awesome game. One of the best racing games ever. Oh, it has the booklet, but no game. No game, guys. Unless it's down in this bin. Like I said, there's still a bunch of stuff in here. I'll lift the bin up. But hey, either way, it's got the case and the booklet. So maybe if the game's in there and it's not in bad condition, maybe we'll look out. I'll show you what's left in this stuff, dude. This is the bin. And you can see there's a bunch of more stuff in here. Let me just skim through it real quick, see if I can come across and see if we can find that game. Okay. I did come across a game. And what is this? It's made by EA. Upper Deck. It says America Online Free Trial Post NL East. I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is a game or it's made by EA Sports. I'm assuming it's a game, but it looks like an American Online Free Trial. I don't know. I have to check this out. If anybody knows what this is in the comments, let me know. I don't know if it's like one of those little like demos or something. Not real sure. But anyways, I'll put this over here. Still trying to see if I can find that Gran Turismo game. See if we got lucky. Merlin the Return, Sorcerer's Apprentice. Don't know what that is. It's probably, I know what that is. It's like a movie or something. I don't know. I'm not interested in it. So we'll put that over there. Don't think that Gran Turismo game is in here, guys. I don't think it is. Okay, so hold on. Now, 99 Nights. Okay, so it's the booklet. It's kind of in a little bit of rough condition. Not extremely like beat up. It's kind of bent a little bit. I don't have this game, but I now have the booklet. So if I ever did come across, I've got the booklet. So that's kind of a good score, right? Yeah. And there was another, okay, so it doesn't have the game in it, but I do have the game already, but the Wii Sports, you know, sometimes they came like this. No game in it though. But I will hold on to this just in case I come across a loose disc for it or something. And still looking to see if I can find things in here. Doesn't look like it is. Wait a minute. Okay, so we did come across a couple more games, guys. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And it's not, okay, they're not in cases, but the Tale of Despero for the PlayStation 2. I don't know if you guys know what that is. Game's got some light scratches on it, but nothing deep or anything like that. Does have some light scratches on it, so I will be giving this a test. But either way, another game. And there's also a PS1 game here. Spec Ops or Ranger Elite. I don't know. I've never heard of this one or played it. And it doesn't have any real deep scratches either. You got some light ones, but I'll let you guys see that one. If anybody knows what this game is, I've never heard of it. Either way, another loose game. I was hoping it was going to be the Gran Turismo 3. Like I said, it's not a big deal either way because I've got the game. But still, it would have been nice just to add it or have it and then maybe give it to one of my kids or either sell it on my eBay store or whatever. So anyway, and there's a few things in here. It's like, I'm not gonna show you everything, but like in packaging still, like brand new. Okay. I think we're towards the end. I don't see anything else other than more cords and power supplies, which I will definitely be going through and seeing if I can find any more real good ones. Power supplies, but I believe that is it on the video game finds in this bin. But man, what a, and hands are now dirty going through all that. But yeah, anyways, so hey, Awesome, fine. Like that bin just kept getting better and better as I was going through it. I mean, obviously, the first few games that I found in the Super Nintendo and then that NES that was in it, but as it kept going, finding more games, more stuff, I had no clue that stuff was in there. Super surprised, just like you guys were, and that's what I was kind of wanting. I was wanting to hold off these last 2 days, man. Well, I've been busy anyways, but these last 2 days, I was like, man, I really want to go through that bin and see what all I got for $5. And hey, that worked out. Like I said, even if it would have been just chords and that Super Nintendo with those couple of games, I was already super happy about that. But now coming across even more games and other stuff in it, like the NES. So, anyways, yeah, that was awesome. That was a great $5 bin score. So yeah, pretty happy about that. But anyways, yeah. So I hope you guys like the video. Like I said, it ended up being a little bit longer than what I was hoping or was expecting. I didn't expect that bin was going to take near as long. I figured I was only going to just pull out a couple of little cool things and be like, all right, bet this is over with. But man, that bin just kept getting better. And sorry that I kept dipping down. I didn't really want to put that bin up on my lap and go through it because it's pretty dirty, pretty nasty in there. So, but anyways, yeah. So I'll keep you guys updated on if this stuff ends up working, the Super Nintendo and the NES or whatever, see if I can get them to work or if they already work and this and that. But yeah, make sure you follow me on Twitter if you're not already. I also do a bunch of stuff on there, obviously. But hope you guys like the video. If you're new here to the channel, definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give it a thumbs down. It really helps out a lot, guys. And like always, you guys take it easy and game on.